we have discussed about air pollution, sources, control, and ill effects of primary pollution, primary pollutants, and also secondary pollutants. Today, in our discussion, let us discuss about waste management. Waste management is the collection, transport, processing, or disposal, managing, and monitoring of waste materials. The term usually relates to materials produced by human activity, and it's generally undertaken to reduce the effect on health and the environment. So whatever waste we are getting, so every day garbage is a main problem to Bangalore. So Bangalore, once it was called as Garden City, but now it is called as Garbage City. So because the waste is dumped, the e-waste or the solid waste. So waste disposal is the main problem for almost all cities, especially for metropolitan cities. So especially Bangalore, the waste disposal, the garbage collection and disposal has become a very big problem and the biggest problem. And the government is also facing very big problem. And in our Smart India Hackathon also, it's asking how to dispose the waste. So let us discuss what is the solid waste, different types of waste, sources of the waste, and various disposal methods what we have today. So the solid waste can be mainly discarded or abundant material. It can be solid, liquid, or semi-solid. So the solid waste, sources of solid waste. So different types of solid waste, whatever we get, it might be household, it can be industrial waste, or it can be biomedical waste, or it can be e-waste. So it is classified in different types. So household waste, it is generally classified as municipal waste. Industrial waste is classified as hazardous waste. Biomedical waste is collected from hospital and it is classified as infectious waste, hazardous infectious waste, which causes infection. And e-waste, electronic waste. So what are the sources of this waste? So the sources of solid waste is mainly residential, industrial, commercial, and institutional. So what are the waste which gets from residents? So residents means household. So the organic waste, which waste from kitchen, vegetable, fruit peel, vegetable waste, flowers, leaves, paper, plastic, leather, metal, and it goes on. So all these waste are collectively called as residential waste. Industrial waste. So what are the industrial waste? The packaging material. Say Amazon is an industry, Flipkart is the industries, and there are many industries which pack and we collect. So television industries, laptop industries, tab industries, bicycle industries. So we have many industries. So packaging waste, housekeeping waste, demolition waste. So all these comes are categorized as industrial waste. So next, commercial waste. So commercial waste are glass, wood, food, plastic, and also paper, cardboard. All this comes under commercial waste. So next, institutional waste. So glass, rubber, food waste, plastic waste, paper, cardboard are termed as institutional waste. There is, other than these four waste, we have toxic waste, old medicine, paint, chemical, bulbs. We have discussed RCL bulbs, sprays, spray cans, pesticides, containers, batteries, shoe polish. All these things are toxic waste. The kitchen, the municipal waste is the very big problem because it's a day-to-day, every day municipal collects and how to dispose it. That is the main problem. So kitchen wastes are biodegradable waste. They get decomposed in 10 to 15 days and it can be converted into compost. We have paper it can be recycled. We have cotton clothes which will degrade in 6 months, and we have woolen items wooden items which will takes 10 to 15 years. We have tin, aluminium tins, and we have plastic which takes millions of years to get recycled. So now let us discuss how to dispose this. So now the municipal is segregating this. You might have seen in Bangalore, they collect the decomposable waste separately, that is vegetable waste, and non-decomposable waste separately, and one day, alternate days they come, or weekly twice they come to collect the non-decomposable waste, and also they collect plastic separately. So in non-decomposable, they collect the plastic separately and other things separately, and decomposable waste they come daily, the garbage they come, the kitchen waste they come and they collect daily. Okay, if you are mixed and giving, they're not going to collect, right? So how are they the present, how are they disposing the waste? So sanitary landfill, incineration and composting. What do you mean by sanitary landfill? So the sanitary landfill is a popular solid waste, is garbage which is spread out and is covered with soil. So you're going to dig a huge pits, it's the outskirts of the city, and the land will be covered with several layers of plastic and sand to protect, so that the whatever once the aerobic degradation occurs, whatever liquid comes, it will not penetrate into the soil and it will not go into the, it will not spoil the underground water. So first you're going to cover a plastic, then sand, then rocks, then you're going to put all the waste and then cover it with layers of sand, clay and soil, and they're going to cover. That is the actual way of sanitary landfill. That is incineration. Incineration, here the solid waste which you're going to, which we are going to collect it, it is going to, we are going to burn it with a very high temperature until the solid waste will get turned into ashes. So this reduces nearly 20 to 30% of solid waste. Next, composting. So composting is very good method where biodegradable waste, all the vegetable waste, that is kitchen waste, food, it will be decomposed in a proper manner to get good quality manure which is used for agriculture purpose. This is the actual way. But sanitary landfill, nobody is following the regular way. They're going to take near the outskirts, actually no, near Devanhalli, they're going to dump it near the villages. Because of that, they are getting many health disorders. But that is not actual method to do the sanitary landfill. You're supposed to take, put the plastic cover, rocks, sand, then dump it, fill it in the huge pit, then put clay, sand, soil and then cover it. That is the actual sanitary landfill, meaning that is the scientific way of doing sanitary landfill. Next type of waste, biomedical waste. So you have n number of hospitals, day by day hospitals are increasing because of air pollution, diseases, etc., right? So 25% of waste which is generated in the hospitals are biomedical waste. So because of this, we are getting, if it is not processed properly, it may cause many other health disorders. So what are those waste? So it is generated during diagnosis, treatment, immunization, a solid waste, the tissues during operations, the cultures, the bandage, the body fluids, human excreta, etc. So this also should be processed properly. So how is it processed? So first it is collected separately. So in the hospitals, if you go, you'll have two or three different colored bins. One is red, other one is yellow, other one is black, which is dangerous, right? So the anatomical and solid waste, expired medicine, clinical, microbiological, laboratory waste are discarded into the yellow colored tins and they sent into incineration. That is, it is burnt, okay, or it is buried deeply. Next, in the contaminated recyclable waste such as bottles, tubes, syringes are collected in the red color containers and sent for microwaving, followed by sending them to authorized recyclers. So it will be microwave, it is recycled. All these tubes, your glucose bottles, your syringes, so all this can be recycled. So it will be sent for recycling. So needles, syringes, fixed needles, blades, knives and other contaminated objects are subject to autoclaving, that is heat treatment. Autoclaving nothing but heat sterilization. So then sent for iron foundries. So you have different ways. So first it will be segregated, then it will be treated in different methods. So now let us see what are the different disposal methods. Different disposal methods is incineration, very high treatment and converted into ashes, autoclaves, microwave, irradiation. So microwave means, once again, irradiation means you're going to pass to the, you're going to pass the waste to the gamma rays, where bacteria, pathogens will be dead. Then you're going to send it for either landfilling, sanitary landfilling or incineration. Microwave, once again, heat treatment, again same process. So next, you can see the representation here. You have red color, yellow color. You're going to send for autoclave, heat treatment where pathogens are dead. That is disinfected waste, that is bandages, blood. So all this infected waste will be sent for landfilling. Again, the waste will be sent for incineration. So very high incineration means the solid waste will be heated to very high temperature. Okay, it will be converted to ash. Again, the ash will be sent in for landfilling. Finally, the whatever air which is coming out, it will be filtered, treated air will be sent in for the atmosphere. So the biomedical waste should be treated properly. Otherwise, again, it will cause many other health disorders. So finally, it is reuse, recycle. So recycling should be done. So next, other waste is e-waste. So e-waste is nothing but electronic waste. So what are the sources? So the electronic waste is popularly known as e-waste. So what are the sources of electronic waste? So our television, our computer monitors, so our scanners. So whatever is made up of electronics, everything you name this, it is e-waste. So your military, your motherboards, PCBs, VCR, stereos, fax, electric lamps, cell phones, audio equipments, everything you name this, computer videos, devices, printers, everything is e-waste. So now the question is, you can see diagrammatically everything is represented here. So we cannot dispose it as it is. So now, so incineration, so the pollution. So incineration of e-waste can emit toxic fumes. So if you incinerate, so what will happen? So it will emit toxic fumes. So if you inhale it, they are carcinogenic, right? So we'll get many health disorders. So extremely toxic dioxins and furans can be emitted from PCBs. So lead waste, that is your batteries, so may cause your nervous system damage. Cadmium waste, once again batteries, may cause bones and kidney problems. Carbon black may cause, they are carcinogenic, may cause cancer. Polymer waste releases dioxins burning which may cause cancer. So the most dangerous form of burning e-waste is copper and other metals. So anything if you burn unknowingly or knowingly, so what will happen? It may cause one or other health disorder. So then what is it? How to dispose this e-waste? So disposing of e-waste is nothing but best method is recycling of e-waste. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 R's. Usually you know only 3 R's, right? Reduce, recycle, right? You have reuse, reduce, recycle and reuse. You have 3 R's, but you have 7 R's here. So recycle, refuse, reduce, reuse, repair, regift, recover. So and before buying any new gadget, rethink. So if you follow these 8 R's, then you can reduce the e-waste. Only by reducing, only by rethinking. So before buying any new gadget, rethink whether I require laptop, whether I require new mobile, whether I require new television. So rethink, only then buy it, because disposal of e-waste is a very big problem. So if you incinerate, it causes health hazard. You cannot bury it because it takes millions and millions of years to degrade. So incineration, it liberates what? Air pollution. Because air pollution, whatever gases it come, if you inhale, it causes cancer, which is fatal. So before buying a electronic gadget, think 10 times and buy, and follow this 8 R's. The final R is rethink. So if you finally want to buy a new gadget, before buying a new gadget, whether the old one you will re-gift to the orphans or the old age people, or otherwise you give it for recycling. It should be recycled. Done. Thank you.